Hi everyone, VipKid teacher Lynn here, just giving you a very quick impromptu tour of my classroom space today. This is my home office. It used to be kind of a home office study area. I'm very blessed to have this big room to use. However, as you can see, it leads to another room. And the only problem with that is the other room is a bedroom with a preteen girl in it. And so when she and her friends come over, it gets a little noisy sometimes, but that's okay. Anyway, let me just show you very quickly kind of how I've set up my classroom. This room is a shared room. On this side of the room, I have my business supplies and some arts and crafts supplies because I also sell Avon from home. I've been doing that for a couple of years now. And so kind of this whole side of the room is just literally, for the business side. Okay, filing cabinet and all that stuff. I do have a fan in here because this room gets hot, and my 5-light lamp that I found on clearance at Walmart, which is very important for good lighting. But this whole side literally is just kind of my classroom space. And I'm very blessed to be able to have this area. The desk used to be up against the window, which I thought was going to be wonderful because I would sit and work and look out into the backyard and see the squirrels playing under the pecan tree. But I realized very quickly, natural sunlight coming in on your face during a video makes specks and spots and dapples of rays of light all over you, and it just looks funny. So even though I didn't want to do that, I ended up having to pull this desk out into the floor, which does not thrill me because, I don't know, I've just never gotten used to it like that. Anyway, though, this is kind of what I've done so far. The desk I already had. It's a homemade desk, as you can see. This is made out of a door from Lowe's. I think I might have spent 20 bucks on the door. And then the little wire basket shelving units came from Walmart, and they're adjustable, so I have always wanted this big, huge desk without spending a fortune, and so now I have my great big, huge desk. Last summer when I bought it, the idea was I was going to use chalkboard paint on it and paint it or maybe just stain it, and it just never happened, and that's okay. But I like it because it gives me a large amount of space when I'm sorting Avon orders, or now that I'm teaching with VipKid, it's a wonderful area to put my props, okay? And I like the fact that I can store things underneath it. So these drawers have extra cardstock and copy paper and laminating sheets and all that good stuff. Okay, so I really like storage, as you can see. What I'm doing for now is I want to be able to leave the window open and still have a backdrop behind me. And so I debated over just decorating the window, just putting some border and some paper up over it, but I don't want to block out the sunlight. So what I've done is I just went and got a trifold board, and I've been reading ideas online about people using plastic tablecloths or wallpaper and border and things, and they're just kind of making their own decorated backdrop. Now, the cool thing about the trifold board, I could just leave it white, but it fits perfectly. Let me get this set up for you. When I actually have it in the window correctly, it will fit perfectly on the shelving. Sorry, very bad quality there. This is not set up correctly, but as you can see, the way the shelving is situated, it would prop up exactly there behind me, and then it would kind of block out some of that sunlight and would give me a good place to video and hang posters and display things. And then easy peasy, fold it back up, take it back down, and you have your window back, which I really like. Alright, some of my favorite containers, I like to use, I was using these actually to hold props, and it's just a Slim Fast can covered with some pretty washi tape and duct tape. I was using those because I like to put my props on sticks, but then I have a friend or two, or 3 or 4, who sell 31, and they had this really cute organizer. So I've got my headphones, my headset in one bag, and then all my little props and things that I've made so far are in the other holders. And then I like to keep some books inside the classroom. I have a ton of books, but I've put them out in my barn. I like to keep some books in here just in case I need to kill time one day, read a story maybe. And I also like to keep lots of props, so puppets. Love the raccoon too, he's really cute. A little doll that I just found at the dollar store. So just lots of different little animals and things that I could use during classes. Again, my friend with the 31, another bag of props. These all came from Dollar Tree. And I grabbed every animal that I could find for $1 because I'm sure eventually I will use them. And I just thought these are nice, sturdy, hard plastic animals. So I'm going to try to keep my props sectioned out. I have pom-poms I use sometimes to cheer someone on. Party horns, the things that you blow. Those things are kind of fun to get attention. I have an inflatable globe that a school teacher no longer wanted. Some big wacky glasses. The problem with the wacky glasses is putting them on with a headset doesn't work well. And my karaoke microphone works really well when I am telling a child to repeat after me or to sing with me. Then, over here, I have an entire bucket of just literally flashcards and things that have to do with words, like picture words, or, you know, alphabet or opposites or colors, things like that, in case I need those. Another thing I like to do is, I work in the school system and lots of teachers throw things out. So you can often find like border and stuff that they've tossed out that's still good, and you can cut those up and make flashcards or decorations. Let's see what's inside this little container, because I don't remember. Oh yes, now I remember. More alphabet cards, phonics cards, which I like because they're already, this should be a U. The vowels are already in red. So I'm hanging on to those. Again, that was another friend in the school system who tossed that out. Thank you, friend. I have a little bucket with, you know, my cables and cords and a mouse. I don't have a wireless mouse, but I have an old-fashioned mouse with wires, which I can use. You can see it down in the pit of the abyss there. I can use to demonstrate how to circle things. And then I have all my chalkboards and whiteboards, and I have a lot of whiteboards. This one is really cool. I got this at Walmart in the wedding section. Chalkboard on one side, whiteboard on the other. It's an easel, which I like, and it's magnetic, which I really like because I can put my magnetic letters on there. I have a Dollar Tree board, which has the alphabet on one side and is a plain wipe-off board on the other. The reason I have so many wipe-off boards is because I feel like with VipKid you need those. Now, let me turn around over here. More storage containers. I'm big on storage, and some books that I wanted to keep in here to help me with props and ideas. I wanted to start making some reward boards, and these are not fancy, of course. This is just construction paper that happens to fit very nicely on a cookie sheet from Dollar Tree. Again, $1 per sheet. A couple of magnetic pieces on the back, and I have a green background. Now, over time, I would like to get fancier and paint some backgrounds on those sheets or do some better paper on them. I'm also collecting some stickers and things that I thought maybe could be used for rewards. I don't know. I've got some tree stickers I thought I might eventually put on that green background and then laminate it. Maybe turn that one into a forest scene. I had some leftover stickers there. And maybe they could add forest animals. More Dollar Tree stickers, princesses, knights, castles. And then this set from Dollar Tree, which is kind of cute, has words like family and house. I don't know. Haven't figured out exactly how to use those yet. If I want to make reward boards out of them or if I just want to make a background. More Dollar Tree stickers. All kinds of summery things. You know, fun in the park, that kind of thing. I thought they could, maybe I could decorate a park scene. And then they could add friends to the park. Maybe that would be their reward. They get a friend every time they do a good job. Now, that's more Avon stuff in there, but I have these drawer containers. So I keep some flashcards and post-it notes in those. And sometimes I find it helpful to write out some of the target sentences on the flashcards and just kind of spread them out on my desk and try to at least hit each one. I'll even, write out some words that they're supposed to be learning so that hopefully if I need to kill time, we can go back and review some of the words again. I have some of my props, or not props, but reward board pieces I've started. These are very simple, very plain. Just printed off some clip art, laminated it, put a little duct tape on the back to make it sturdier because this one was not on cardstock, it was plain paper. Put my magnet pieces on the back and I'm good. Monkey gets bananas, he gets to eat bananas when the children do a good job. Panda is not laminated yet. And I thought this panda was really cute. It was free clip art. Panda eats bamboo. So I don't have very many reward systems yet, but I'm going to be working on those. Oh, yes, another public school cast-off. These are magnetic letters, again, like I don't have enough magnetic letters, and magnetic sounds and blends. And there's a whole tray of these down here. And what I did is I kind of divided them up and kind of laid them in here with some magnetic sheeting underneath them. So I can use those if I ever need to. More magnetic letters, colorful ones and plain, black and white. I just keep some extra markers and things in there. And that's just my receipts and contract information so that I can have that handy. And then I'm going to take a binder and eventually turn it into a lesson plan organizer. I'm going to divide up the binder into sections and show or put my lesson plans in there, maybe write down everything that I need for that lesson so that once I've taught the lesson once, then I will be able to pull it back out quickly and be like, oh yeah, this is, I need a monkey, I need this, I need that, and go straight in and find what I need. Oh, one more thing very quickly. Last night I grabbed one of these little accordion files from Walmart. And of course they're sorted by letter. And so what I've done is I've taken a lot of my props, like this is in the, D for duck, and I've put extra props. These again are things that teachers have given me over the years or thrown away. Big nice laminated pictures of things. My emojis for I'm fine, I'm happy, I'm sad. I made this one for one of the lessons with letter P, when you have to think of other P words to show the child on the screen for them to write down, and I made that one. And so I hang on to all these things in case I ever need to reuse those props. So I think a lot of my props are going to be things that I print off the computer. Oh yes, the eyeballs. The eyeballs are up there to remind me to look up at the top of the screen and to not stare down at the child. And then the last thing I wanted to show again was the big lamp. This thing is handy dandy because you can just slide it over closer, and it has 3 settings, so it can get really bright. But that really definitely puts me in the spotlight, and this way I have plenty of good lighting and no shadows when I'm teaching. So anyway, I hope that you liked the classroom tour. And if you would like to join VipKid as a teacher, feel free to ask me questions. I'm new to it, but I'll do the best I can to help you. And you can see my referral link at the bottom of the page. Thank you so much. Bye.